to A Well-Designed Business. My name is LuAnn, and I'm so glad you found this podcast. Together with my husband Vince and our partner Bill, we have grown our company WindowWorks from the ground up. So I know and I understand the challenges you face in running your interior design business. I also know that your talent alone isn't enough to ensure your success. So on this podcast, we talk about strategies and practical steps to help you grow your business. But make no mistake about it, we have our share of fun here too, mixed in with those aha moments that I love so much. This isn't fluff. Nobody has time for that. Whether you are a new interior designer or a seasoned designer, I am here to help you create and to manage the kind of interior design firm that you dream of. It's straight talk and it's action. Are you ready? Let's get started. Hi, welcome to this mini episode of A Well-Designed Business. This little extra episode is because I have learned that many of you in conversation over the last several months have shared with me that you have no idea what the Power Talk Friday Tour is. Or you've said, when I've explained to you in person what it is, you've said, oh, I need that. I didn't know that's what it was. So I've decided that it was important to take a few moments to share exactly what the Power Talk Friday Tour is. All right. First, I want to tell you that I believe in several things. I believe in business coaching. I believe in a business coach. I believe in business mentors. I believe in business mentees. And I believe in business besties. And here is the differences in my mind. A business coach. This is someone that you typically hire and you work with on a regular, reoccurring basis over 3 months, 6 months, or a year. Okay? Often expensive, always worth it, but often expensive. All right. Business mentors. These are people that you know from your industry or from your personal life. It could be your dad. If your dad was an entrepreneur his entire career. These are people that you reach out to either on a regular basis or an as-needed basis to ask a question when you are just stuck and you think, I don't know the answer to this. Where can I find it? Business mentees. These are the people that you provide that service to, right? People that you've met along your career that aren't as far in business as you are and that sometimes pop up and ask you a quick question or ask for a meeting to help and to get them back on track, all right? And finally, we have business besties. Business besties are usually people that are at your same level in business. These are people that you commiserate with, you share your wins, you share your challenges with, and you use and help each other for accountability. Okay. Now, the top of the food chain here is one-on-one business coaching, right? And when you can afford this, this can be the single best way to get your business back on track or to put it on track. All right. One of the things that I've learned in almost 40 years in business is in all the conversations that I've had with business owners, in the industry, out of the industry, social, business events, all of it. Usually as I dig deeper into their career and I find, how successful they've been and I start to ask, what did they do? How did they get there? I'm totally curious about this all the time. Almost 201, they've always had business coaching in some form or another all the way through their career. 201. Okay. I mean, it is remarkable, really. And that says something to me. All right. And the thing is, what I know is not everybody can afford business coaching. And so this is how the Power Talk Friday Tour happened. I decided that there needed to be a place where you could take the information from the podcast directly into your business with help. Right? Now, we've had many, many listeners, many of our colleagues email me and they've been on the show and shared with us how they've listened to an episode, several episodes, put the notes into action and made a change for the good in their business. No question. But sometimes you just need somebody to help you do it. And maybe you're not going to sign up for a year's worth of coaching. Maybe you just want to sit down with all the ideas that you have and ask somebody, is this a good idea? Look at everything in my business. Should I do this? Or just sit with somebody and say, this is the reality of where my business is. I don't know the first step to get out of this treadmill and off this treadmill that I'm on of not breaking out. And I knew that it's important to be able to get together and do that in person. And so that's what the Power Talk Friday tour is. All right. I've selected my favorite, my best business coaches who I respect and admire, and I rotate them for each tour, and I put 3, 4, 5 of us in a room for an entire day with you. All right. So you are going to be with us for 8, 9 hours working on your business, on your specific challenges, questions, and goals. All right. And the thing what I want you to know is almost every expert that spends the day with us, their typical rates are anywhere from $400 to $700 per hour for one-on-one coaching. So the thing about the Power Talk Friday tour is, yes, it's an investment. Okay. Because what I also know about us as business owners, if it's too easy, too inexpensive, we do it and we don't hold ourselves quite so accountable to it, right? So it needs to be enough that you're serious about it, that maybe you had to think twice. Because when you think twice about making an investment at this level, I believe that you think twice about not fulfilling the things that you learned after you leave. Okay. So, however, as much as I know it's enough of an investment to make you think, I also know it is absurd, the value. When you think of 5 of us that are charging between $400 and $700 per hour, and you're going to be with all 5 of us for 8 to 9 hours in the work part of the day, okay, that's amazing. I mean, that's incredible. And that is the value of doing it in a group. But here's the other thing. I'm committed to it being a small enough group that you actually get as close to that one-on-one coaching experience as you can have without that major, usually 5-figure investment for one-on-one coaching. Okay. So the thing is that the day is designed that we spend the morning in discussion led by me with each of our experts on their expertise. So we talk about it, and I will have already had your forms filled back in, so I will know where you are in business. I will know where your pain points are. I will know what your challenges are. And so I will gear the conversation to hit these points for everyone in the room. Okay. Then we have lunch. And then after lunch, everybody gets a chance to be in a small round table discussion with each of the experts. Sometimes when we've had only 6 or 7 people attending a tour, you get a one-on-one. Sometimes when we've had 12 people on a tour, you get 2-on-1. But the reality is that we spend 30, 35 minutes with each expert. So it's enough time for you to ask the questions. All right. And then, we take a break at 6:00 and we come back together again at 8:00 at night, and we have an amazing dinner celebration. We have wine. We all go around the room and we share either an aha moment that we had, a breakthrough that we had, or we share an idea or a goal that we've been inspired to chase because of the day, or we ask a major question that we feel like if I just had this one more answer, I would just feel like $1 million. Okay. So I want you to understand that this tour, because it's so small, really is for anyone. All right. You could be one of my baby designers just in business in a few years, okay? You could be one of my rising designers, that 8 to 10, 8 to 12 year mark where things are starting to get serious and you're starting to hit that $1 million mark, or maybe you've hit $1 million, you're trying to hit 1.5 or 2 million, but the challenges are different at that level, right? Or maybe you're a seasoned designer. You've been in business 20, 25 years, and you're either looking for how do you position your business as you look to another 10 or 15 years, maybe towards retirement, or maybe you're looking for clarity. I've met business owners that have been in business 15, 20, 25 years and have said to me, I really still don't understand my numbers. I make enough money, I'm busy enough, and it all gets done, but I don't really own them. I don't really know how to use them in order to analyze them and project revenue and project my own personal earnings. So I've had every single type of business level in a Power Talk Friday tour, in the same room, in the same tour. And to a person, every single one has left feeling and telling me it was worth every penny for the day. And that is really the gift of having a very small event. Now, I love the big events too. I love LuAnn Live. That was amazing to have 200 of us in a room, okay? But that serves a completely different purpose, right? Important, without a doubt, to be in a room of a couple of hundred of like-minded people who are looking for knowledge and friendships and getting, filling your notebook full of new ideas, okay? But the thing is, this is for filling your notebook with ideas all morning and then getting that personal conversation all afternoon with the 5 of us to know what to do with that idea. You see, that's really different to be able to run these ideas that you have by several different business minds, okay? And to get their specific feedback on what your next step is, why you should take it, and how you should execute it, all right? So add to this the relationships you build with your co-attendees. I have had several attendees who I know after a full year after being at a tour are still calling each other, asking for advice, offering support, and holding each other accountable. That's those business besties, right? Okay, so I have to tell you, if you are not sure, okay, if a Power Talk Friday tour is for you, all you have to do is email me at info@luannniagara.com. Put in the subject line, Power Talk Friday Tour. Give me your phone number and I will call you within 24 hours and we'll explore it. Because the reality is, what I know to be true is, because every single tour is different because of the combination of experts I bring, that a particular Power Talk Friday tour may not be for you at the moment that you're at. I had that when we were at one of the tours going into Las Vegas. Someone called me, we went through what their challenges were, and when I looked at the group of experts that I was bringing, and I just said, look, there's definitely 2 of the 5 that are right on where you want to be. I will not tell you that all 5 are going to be the answer for what you're going through. If you value 2 of the 5, join us. If not, then understand maybe you go out and you work one-on-one with Michelle Williams or Nancy Ganzikaufer or Kay Whitaker or whoever it may be that I have introduced you through this podcast that I know are outstanding business coaches, you see? And there's other times that I'm just like, no, this is not for you at all. You definitely need, either a one-on-one situation or a course or something to get started. Because the reality is I only want you there if I know that you're going to leave and say, oh my goodness, like I loved it. I want me some more. Okay? I want a win-win. That is the point of everything that we do, is you want a win-win when you create and design a room for your client. I want a win-win when I help you create and design your business. All right? So please go to powertalkfriday.com where you can find information on the next tour that's coming up. And I would tell you, I know that I have a growing list of window treatment professionals, of interior photographers, of architects, both landscape and interior architects listening to the show. I promise you the tour is for you too, okay? Business is business. The morning is spent on the business principles, on the ideas that we are talking about related to that specific set of experts. And the afternoon is specifically your business. So I don't care if I'm sitting there talking to you. I've coached landscape architects one-on-one before. I don't care if you're a landscape architect and the next one next to you is a window treatment professional and the next one next to you is an interiors photographer and the next one is an interior designer. Because once we're one-on-one, it's all about you. Okay? All right, powertalkfriday.com to learn more. And I just want to thank our two sponsors, My Doma Studio and Revelwoods, who have committed to sponsoring every Power Talk Friday tour I have. Of course, we have other sponsors at individual tours, which I am so grateful for. But these two sponsors in particular see the value and know how critical events like this are for helping you to grow. And they have committed to partnering with the Power Talk Friday tour so that I can always bring this opportunity to you. All right? So I am looking forward to welcoming you to our growing family of Power Talk Friday alums. All right? Thank you for listening to this today. Please email me, info@LuAnnNigara.com if you are on the fence and not sure. All right? Thank you so much. Decide to be excellent. Thank you so much for joining me again today. This podcast is a production of WindowWorks, your resource for custom window treatments and awnings. To learn how we can help you on your next interior design project, go to www.windowworks-nj.com. And if you're interested in working with me on your business, either through masterminds or one-on-one coaching, or you want to know how to get my book, The Making of a Well-Designed Business, or you just want to know what's going on in the podcast land and where I'm going to be, all of that is found at LuAnnNigara.com. Thank you so much. Have an excellent day.